Often at times we sit in the commentary box, we look at numbers with preparations before a series. How did you prepare coming into this series? Because there's just a different look to Temba Bavuma at the moment.
Preparation coming into this series, probably a lot more different to what I'm used to. Obviously with the elbow injury, there wasn't a lot of physical work. When I say physical, like actually being in the nets, hitting balls, I wasn't able to do that, but a lot of it was rehab, trying to get myself strong, but also mentally, trying to get myself into a space where firstly you kind of accept what has happened, and then secondly you get yourself into a space where you want to feel and see yourself playing your best cricket. So I guess that's probably been different to normally as to how I'd prepare, and I guess it seems as if it's working quite well at the moment.
How much did you need to dig deep to find yourself mentally and also to be prepared to lead the guys with your mental state?
Yeah, it was tough. It was tricky. First of all, accepting the fact that once again I got injured and I wasn't able to be on the field and lead the guys. That was quite tricky, but then I guess after a couple of days, maybe a bit longer, a couple of weeks, got myself into a space where I stopped sulking and really just tried to deal with everything that was in front of me. Guess you got to reevaluate where you are, not so much in your career but just in that space, and then kind of readjust your goals, but more importantly from a daily practical point of view, what it is that you do to make sure that you keep moving forward. Celebrate all those little wins. I think for myself, going from someone who couldn't do a push-up and then 3 days later being able to do one, you celebrate all those type of things, and you take a lot of joy from, I guess, things around you as well. It's not easy. It's not simple. And I guess for me, I'm not really a guy who's going to go out and ask for assistance and advice outside of myself. I think that's the closer guy in me. But yeah, I think I've always said I enjoy the journey that I'm in. It's happened the way that I would never have envisioned, but I'm super grateful for everything, and more importantly the lessons that come with it.
You're still moving around like a 25-year-old then. Often when a player reaches a certain age, murmurs and rumors start floating around. I'm not even going to go there. How do you still continue? You still look enthusiastic when you're in form like you are now. Do you still want more balls in the nets? Do you still tinker with anything? Have you tinkered with anything?
I probably don't hit as many balls. I think there's a lot more, like I said, there's a lot more mental work being done. There's also a lot of, I guess, confidence in my method, in my technique, but also in my game plans. And you kind of just accept that, Temba prepares, and then you've got Temba the player. I'll go out and play the game and adapt to whatever conditions and whatever the situation says. So I guess maybe it's taken me a little bit longer to kind of make that adjustment in my game. From a passion point of view, from a love point of view, that'll always be there. I think that's the only reason why I keep going. That's the only reason why I keep jumping around and diving in the field. And as long as that is still there, I think whether you like me or not, you can get used to seeing me on the screens.
And lastly, how much has father role played in thought processes, the little one? How much has he affected you personally and what you bring to your game of cricket?
Yeah, I think, it brings you a lot of peace. Guys, I've always said there's a different perspective to how you see things. Cricket's still important, but it's not the be and end all. And it's I guess for me, it's been a perfect distraction. In a positive way. It's been a perfect distraction. I get a lot of my strength from my family. That's always been like that in my case. I'm really enjoying the space that I'm in. Everything I do now is not just for my parents and my siblings, but also for the little one and obviously the wife as well. So yeah, things are, it's only been a short period, right? But things feel good. I guess as sportsmen, we wish that we can carry through this period longer and longer.
Temba, we hope and we wish for your sake and the country's sake you continue with the rich vein of form that you're in, and all the best going forward in this series.
Thanks, Six.